Hello, hello, hello. How are yous tonight? Today, this afternoon, this morning, whatever time it is in your part of the world. Today, we are going to make some hidden paper clips or just paper clips or lots of different sorts of paper clips. Hey, Mo. Hey, Sherry. So Patty's going to be late. She has just got home from work and has to eat, and she's been sick, and we're not organised at all. Surprise, surprise for me. So I've just thrown together some paperclip stuff, but it's turning into fun sitting here playing. So hopefully it will be for you guys too. So I just got to keep an eye for when she appears so I can let her in. So we're just going to get started. I've got all of this, these tags and circles and discs and bookmarks and everything, and I'm not going to be able to use them all as tags and things. So I thought I would grab a few of them and turn them into paper clips. So probably not that one. Let's just have play and see what happens. Hi, Kerry. So Patty, again, will be late, so I've just got to remember to look at the screen so I can let her in. So let's fold this bit in half. Is that going to be enough? Yep. Let's just play. I haven't got anybody to look at chat for me, so put it in caps if you need me to see it. Let's cut this one out first. Perfect circle that it's not. That's okay. Not that be big. My job. If somebody doesn't tell you what to do, you've lost your life. So I'm doing you a favour. Can't have you wandering around with a look of confusion on your face forever. So I'm going to tell you what to do. Hi, DM. How are you? Oh, God, maybe we can make this a little bit more like a circle. Possibly. Which end? Hi, Ginger. So Patty has been on holidays and ended up sick. So she hasn't been 100%. I forgot all about the live until about 20 minutes ago and went into panic mode. So I said, don't panic. It's all good. I have got enough crap in my arsenal to be able to come up with something. So paper clips it is. Well, hello, Pam. Nice to meet you. Now I have to put you on my cheat sheet, which I have a list of names of people's screen names that come in that want to share their real names. I can write it down. And try to remember. Often I don't remember. I've got to run for my cheat sheet. This chunky little ass doesn't. Yeah, I don't do people. The first aid course was enough for people for a month, I tell you. Stupid people. Okay, so we have our base with the paper clip on it. I'm supposed to be showing you how to do this, telling you how to do it. And also a second piece of paper to go over the top. So I've used cardstock as the base for some sturdiness. And I'm just going to stick this on here. Perfectly centered, because you know how perfect my stuff is. Perfect circle, perfectly centered. Can you just squint? Oh, she's here. Knock, knock. Hello. Welcome, welcome. I've just been telling everybody how bad you are.
I'm so fresh. Sorry, guys. Can you guys okay for a view? I'm upside down, I think.
You're upside down, but we'll take you anywhere you like, so it doesn't matter.
I can try and flip it around. Bear with me a minute, okay? It's my first time on StreamYard, so you gotta bear with me.
Shall do. So I have cardstock base, paper clip, paper over the top of that, and then whatever decoration I'm going to use, which I'm going to use these discs for now.
Hi, guys. Hi, everybody in the chat. Sherry and Lindy. Oh, my goodness, what a day. You guys can kind of see the reflection of my phone because I couldn't flip the camera, so I can't see anything this way. So I apologize. But I have you guys up on my whatever that little box is over there. An iPad. Sorry. This is flying by the seat of your pants tonight for me. I have paper clips.
Oh, good.
I have paper scraps. Hi, Diane.
Hi.
Thanks for having me, even though I'm late.
You're welcome. You're welcome. These things happen. It's all good.
Yeah, it's a life story, though.
So I sent her an email, which she didn't read, and then I sent her a message on one of her YouTube things, which she deleted. That's how much she wanted to talk to me.
The whole video. But I deleted the whole video.
Deleted the whole video, not just my message.
Exactly. So, and I literally just got home from work. I'm not feeling great, but thank you. I'm gonna take out some script. I need a cup of coffee is what I need.
Well, if you need to go grab yourself a cup of coffee, you can do that.
Only if my husband would be nice enough to make it. But
his husband, make her some coffee.
There's a hockey game on, so he's enthralled in that. So, are we mass making paper clips? Is that what we're doing?
We're mass making paper clips or mass making something. We don't really care.
We'll figure something out, right?
That's it. So there's that one, which we will still decorate, which is made from the discs. And here's one I was faffing with earlier, which I've used some paper, some tags that I've cut down.
All right.
A different one as well.
So
They
I
don't
have
have to be bog standard. All right, what do you got for us, Patty?
coffee and whiskey. Yeah. I wish. I just pulled out some scraps. Paper clips. I can use this for my base. What else? Oh, you know what I did want to do?
What did you want to do?
I got some matchbooks from one of the restaurants that we ate at.
Yeah.
I think I wanted to make little notebooks with them. I could do that. I'll be right back. Let me go grab them.
Absolutely. We're doing paperclip and notebooks.
Hold on.
Awesome.
Okay. No, it'll be a paperclip notebook.
There you go, paperclip notebook. How's that? Creating on the fly. So we're going to decorate this one. Let's decorate this one. I've got these markers which are really, really cool. They are glitter brush markers. Threw away the packaging, so I have no idea what brand. The brand is not even on. And they're a soft fiber brush marker with a load of glitter on, and you just give it a shake to get the glitter going, and you give it a press to pump the paint through, and then you've got a paintbrush end on it, and it paints beautifully. And it has beautiful sparkle, which is probably not going to show up because the light's crap. But anyway, I thought I'd show you those glitter markers. My life is complete now. I have dry glitter, wet glitter, gel glitter, paint glitter, glitter everywhere. What's happening in chat? Everyone's keeping themselves amused. Coffee with whiskey, coffee with Baileys. They're all getting blotto in the chat by the sounds of it.
All right. So at this one little restaurant that we went to, Peg Leg Pete's, they had these.
I'm going to put you on big screen for a moment.
Uh-oh. This is my big screen debut.
Welcome.
They had these books of matches like in a big thing, and I was like, oh, can I get one of those? And she's like, take as many as you want. So of course I had to get them in every color.
Of course.
And I was like, can I fly home with matches? I didn't think so. So I took out all the matches there. But you know what I'm going to make? Little matchbook notebook paper clips. That's what I'm going to make.
How cool is that? How cool is that?
Right? Isn't that fun? And then I'll send them to Melissa and Cheryl for their books that we did.
Woohoo!
That'll be fun to put in a journal, right? A little tiny matchbook notebook, but a real matchbook.
That's very cool. Lindy wants to know, did you dump the bowl in your purse?
I probably should have or could have, but I didn't. I was a good girl. All right, so now I got to measure these.
And yes, Pam, I like glitter. I love glitter. I love sparkles.
Diane, hold on to your hat for a second. I'm going to show you something.
Woohoo! Thank you, Carrie.
All right, you ready?
Oh my goodness. Can I dive in, swim around, do backstroke? I love it.
That's not even a tenth of what I have for glitter. I have a wall glittered and a drawer full of bags of glitter.
I love glitter.
So look at how pretty these are.
They're very pretty. I think I'm in love with your glitter.
Never mind you, just send the glitter.
That's it. Back away from the glitter. I love glitter. I love sparkles. I think everything should have a sparkle, even grunge.
Yeah. Well. So that's just a little piece of my glitter drawer. Never mind my glitter wall. I think I have, I'm going to try and count 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So let's say 12 times 12 times 12 bottles of glitter on the wall. How many bottles of beer?
Bottles of glitter on the wall. So many bottles of glitter. If one should fall, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, go on.
Yeah, so that's what I have. So I love glitter too.
Carrie loves your accent.
My Boston accent? Or my Boston showing?
Got
Everybody
your
knows.
Boston line.
Yeah. Everybody knows my Boston. So I was thinking of making little notebook matchbooks out of these. Won't that be fun?
Awesome idea. Let me find. This looks like it could be a matchbook. Got to make one of these.
Not bad for not having a plan, huh?
I know. That's
I am a fly by the seat of my pants kind of girl.
Yeah, me too.
Never fails. They say the best laid plans, right?
That's it. It's exactly right. I got this going the right way.
What do you guys all? I don't know. This restaurant seems to have, they had a whole big fishbowl sized thing of them. So
well, see, that's how people used to advertise before business cards was on matchbooks.
Correct.
They had a business advertised on there. So when you went for dinner there, you'd drop half a dozen matchbooks into there so people could take them.
Yeah. I'm going to distress the inside of these with some ink. And then, although I am going to cover it, actually, I have these little cards from a project that I did for Thanksgiving at my daughter's house. And I could probably use this to cover the paper clip. Let's see.
So how is the paper clip going to attach? That's how I need to work out what I'm doing.
You'll have to watch.
Goodness me. I'll just sit here and ink and shut up then. Okay. That's going to be hard.
This, I am going to no measuring, no nothing. I'm going to glue this to the inside. Let me stress this.
So that's the bottom. Okay.
Have a little paint splatter. I'm literally making this up as I go. So guys, if it goes awry, don't be upset.
We'll laugh and point and move on.
Yeah, just do that. Look at how now it's got a coffee stain and some diamonds. And let's do the edges. That was what I thought by the end of my night. My Boston accent would be a full stop. Absolutely. Bring it on. Join me in my Boston, for sure.
Can I do Boston with an Australian accent?
You're going to say park the car in Harvard Yard.
Park the car. Well, that's how I say it anyway, park the car.
So R's are not a thing in Boston.
Park the car. Mate. There you go.
Mate. Everybody's boss here, or they say, what's up, boss? Or they say, what's the other one? I can't think of it at the moment. All right, so I'm going to glue my little paper clip here. Oh, let me ink this so it matches. Isn't this a fun little print? There was a Thanksgiving thing for forks and knives. I can't think of who put it out. I'm awful with names.
Me too. That's why I have a cheat sheet.
Yeah, and I'm the worst at taking notes or writing things down, like dates that I'm supposed to be somewhere.
My husband reads everything, and he's got a diary on his phone, and he writes everything in it. Went to the dentist, took a poo, whatever. Really? Everything goes in his diary. But it does come in handy sometimes when somebody asks me something, and I go, I don't even know what day I did that. I know, he says.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. So here's my little diary keeper. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's right that down. Especially when I say, I didn't say that. Yes, you did. I wrote it down.
And you said it on this day at this time. Check this out. This is going to be cute. I'm just going to glue it down. Patty, I'm a South Shore girl, but moved south in my late 20s. Oh, see, I want to move south too. And it's where I was just visiting. I'm just waiting for my son to finish college. He's got 2 years. And then I'm out of here. Out of here like a bald man.
Is my staple gone? Oh, cartilage. Where's my stapler?
All right. I got my little mini Timmies over here. Check this out. Here we go. Done. One done. Peg leg piece. And see, look, paper clips there.
Paper clip. That's very cool.
See, look.
No, I missed because I was looking for my stapler.
I just used Diane. I put the paper clip on. And I just covered. I put the big piece on the outside, just so it's like better to stay on a page. And then I just covered it with a piece of paper. And then I inked it and put a little coffee spot. So I glued that piece over the inside of the paper clip.
Okay, so you take notes on it. Got it.
And then voila, now we have a paper clip, a paper clip matchbook.
Woohoo!
From Peg Leg Pete's.
Peg Leg
Cute, right?
Paper notebook. Oh my goodness.
A paper pad. Peg Leg Pete's paper pad. Matchbook. Wicked Pissa place to live. North Carolina.
Okay. Finding a piece of paper. This piece of paper looks
I hear you. I hear about all that ADHD, menopause, and retirement. I wish I had the retirement right now, but not yet. All right, so there's one, Diane. Did you finish one yet?
Good work. No, I'm making it awesome
Awesome.
because I have to be extra.
Okay, extra's good. I'm going to sit here and distress these because if we're going to mass make them, we can do them in steps, right?
Yep. Yes, we can.
Yes, we can. We can do it. That's my stapler. What, the little mini one? I finally caved and got it. Right before Joann's went out of business, I got on sale for like short money. And I was like, I don't want one of those. I don't want one of those.
I couldn't even say it once fast or slow, so there's no way known I could say it 3 times fast.
Pig legs Pete's. Pig leg Pete's.
Paper.
It was yummy food and better company. It's always.
Oh, that's right. You were away with Melissa, weren't you?
I was, yep. And we went to Melissa, Cheryl, and I all met online. Melissa had met Cheryl probably 8 years ago, and I probably met them both like 5 years ago on Instagram.
I love that.
Because we knit. We're knitters, so we all met on Instagram through knitting. And last year we never met in real life, so and we're all over the place. I have a couple of other friends. One's in Mississippi. I mean, we're all over the place. And last year I was taking a vacation and Melissa's like, oh, well, what are you doing for vacation? And I'm like, nothing. I got nothing to do. She's like, what?
Hello.
She says, why don't you come visit me? I said, all right, I'm on my way. Don't have to ask me twice. So I drove the 9 hours. I'll come visit you. I want to come to Australia. Are you kidding me? Yeah, so I drove the 9 hours, stayed for a couple of days. I wanted to go to her knit night. So I told her knit night. I drove all the way from Boston just to come to knitting. So that was fun. And then, can I make these all the same? It doesn't matter because they're not all going to the same people, huh? They're all going to go in different books.
I'm making all my stuff that I do on Thursday nights. I make it to fit into my big boho journal, so I just make it all with the same papers.
But I might as well put these up. I got them, right?
On the paper one.
They say if you got it, use it, right? This is a use it or lose it anyways, right?
That's correct.
So why was I holding, like these were a tag that went on the thing that held the forks and knives.
Yep.
And but it was made out of paper, like you put them in like an envelope. And
those.
So I was like, I'll make them to bring to my daughter's cooked Thanksgiving this year. My daughter did. It's my favorite meal to cook, but she wanted to do it, so we did. And then
hand the reins over sometimes.
Yeah,
hand the reins over sometimes.
Yeah, I love to cook, so that's why it's my favorite one to cook. And but we didn't have turkey, I must add, because she doesn't like turkey. Who doesn't have turkey on Thanksgiving? So I actually made one. I think I made one for New Year's. But my son is very picky, extremely picky eater. So because he doesn't eat turkey, she wanted to make ham for him. So
my stepmother, she loves Christmas lunch, but she's getting quite old now.
Yeah.
And my nieces and nephews are lazy buggers, and they don't help. They don't think to clear a table or do dishes or something like that. So she's getting quite overwhelmed. Anyway, last time when I got up there, I had a word, and it wasn't a quiet word, with the grandchildren about helping out, that, you can't expect to come for a full-on 3-course meal and expect to just sit on your backsides and swim in the pool. You need to get up, help bring dishes out, clear the tables, do dishes, stack the dishwasher, whatever. Do something. Don't just sit there. So last year, one of my nieces decided, well, I'll have it at my place then.
Huh.
It was so disappointing. My mum said there was no place settings, because she goes and she makes all little Christmas napkin holders, and she puts a little scratchy in there and a Lola homemade chocolate and all that sort of stuff. She likes to personalise everything, and it's fabulous. She was so disappointed. And she said, that's it, I'm having Christmas dinner at my place again next year. So I rang them all and said she wants to have it at her place, but she needs to help, but don't make it obvious. So we shall see. We shall see if they actually stand up and clear tables.
And help out.
Yeah. Because they have a way, like, they're big. Them and their kids and their spouses, and everyone's running around in the pool, and this mum's trying to do everything and bring plates out and bring dishes out and cook things. And
yeah, that's not cool.
That was not cool.
Not cool at all. Hi, Happy Place Crafting.
Happy Place Crafting. Oh, I've just dropped my glue on the floor.
What'd you do that for?
I don't know.
All right.
Hi, Beth. How are you? Okay, how am I going to...
Clemens Crafts. Thank you guys for being so welcoming. I'm very grateful.
Hi, Patty. Hi, Beth. Yes, just said hello to Vanessa, because Clemens Craft is a Vanessa. Vanessa is the Energizer Bunny.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. She's got way too much energy for one person.
Huh. Can you share it?
I hope so. Can you send that in some happy mail for me? How did you attach your paper? Did you miss that bit?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. How did you attach your paper? The
little pages? I folded them in half. So I had actually some paper that was already good size, and I just folded them in half.
Yeah.
And then I popped them in and stapled it. I just made sure that it could close.
Oh, you stapled it to the thing. Okay.
Yeah. Because it already had a staple in it. So it already has the staple holes. So I might as well use them. And the tiny attacher was perfect size, actually. See?
Do you mean the Matchbox people use Tim Holtz stapler?
I know. That's what I thought when I just stapled this one. I was like, oh my God. They used a tiny stapler too. But yeah, it's just stapled at the bottom, and they're all loose at the top that you can write on it, tear it out if you want. It would be great if I had to make it so you can tear it out. But I ain't all about that right now. Because this is a fly by the seat of my pants kind of night. Yeah, so whatever size these were perfect. And I just folded them up, trimmed them at the top. Just so that they matched. No pun intended. Funny.
She's
girl.
So funny. She's so funny. Funny.
but looks on everything, right? That's what we used to say. Oh, you're funny, but looks on everything.
That's very good. I like that.
And I don't even know how many sheets I'm putting in here. I'm just putting whatever feels good. Yeah, I think those would be beautiful. Pig leg Pete. What a great idea. I'm glad I thought about that I had them, because I was like, because I've made matchbook notebooks before, and why not with these?
I'm having a hard time. I've got to change my mind here because I can.
And that's what we keep scraps for, to use, right?
That's it. This is using all the stuff that we just accumulate, forget to use. Let's use it.
And like, I will save these for something else because that's who I am. But they happen to come in handy tonight. All right, let me glue this. Let me cut these.
Hello, Yolanda.
I gotta remember. Hi, Devin.
Actually, let's.
Oh, they're not all the same size. Oh, yes, they are. Just my papers.
Taking them hours to do one little. My mass makes don't end up being mass makes because I'm so extra that I only get about 2 or 3 done. But they're not so mass make.
Yeah, me too. Same.
I can't find the hole that I just made.
All right, Patricia.
Goodness sake.
What are you doing over there? Can't find the hole?
Can't find the hole. Knew a guy like that once.
I was going to add to that, but I'm behaving. I have to behave.
Carefully crafted mass make. That's it, Yolanda. That's it. Oh, now my book's crooked. Goodness sake.
All right, let's get rid of these. I know I'm not very chatty tonight.
Yeah, I keep forgetting to chat. Okay, so we need something. Keep it closed now because it's so bulky it won't stay closed. Oh my goodness. How do I keep that closed? Let's find a fancy. This is a double paperclip.
Diane, is it still summer there?
It's autumn.
Autumn. Do you guys like lose? Wow.
Spit it out. Come on.
Do you guys lose your leaves on your trees too?
Not so much in Queensland where I live because it's tropical, We
Oh,
just have varying shades of summer, basically.
yeah.
Our summer, which is really hot and humid, is our wet season. So we're still getting storms and floods and things at the moment from leftover cyclones and things.
Yeah.
Thank you. But yeah, we don't have a lot of really leaves that change colour. So because our a lot of palm trees and
palm trees make my heart happy. I just they do. They sure do make my heart happy.
A lot of tropical plants here, so because we don't have bitter cold, we don't have frost, we don't have snow, we don't have any
I'm
of that.
definitely coming to visit.
We have vegetable gardens all year round, and
nice.
The tropical plants are just beautiful all year round. Every now and then they flower, and that's how you know it's a different season.
Yeah. And you can grow vegetables all year?
Yeah, yep. We've got to watch out for fruit fly. We get a lot of fruit fly in our tomatoes and stuff like that. So it's hard to be 100% organic. And we have fruit bats and all that sort of stuff. So we've got to protect it.
Do you got a lot of bats there?
Yeah, fruit bats and that, micro bats. Yeah, they keep the insects down, which is really good.
Well, I could tell you a bat story twice. I feel like I don't know how long ago I was sitting in my room on my phone, playing on my phone. Everybody in the house is dead asleep. I forget what time it was. And I'm just sitting in bed playing on a game on my phone, probably Candy Crush or something. And then all of a sudden, whoosh, whoosh, right over my head, I'm like, what the heck was that? And it was a damn bat in my room. He started flying around my room. And I'm like, what the hell do I do? So automatically I put a hood on because I used to hear, like, is that an old wives' tale that they try to get caught, they fly and get caught in your hair? I don't think they do it intentionally.
Not intentionally, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's intentional. I think they just fly and get caught. I love bats. I think bats are amazing.
Yes.
And I would never want to hurt one. And there's actually a channel on Instagram I used to follow, and I haven't seen anything from them, but she saves them. She's got a little sanctuary in Australia.
We have the local crochet or knitting group, the local quilters group make the bat mamas. Mm-hmm. So they're like a stuffed toy, but they've got no legs or arms or anything. This stuffed pillow that the baby bats hold on to.
Aww.
They sleep, and then they get put into a fur-lined bag sometimes when they're cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty cute.
I think that's pretty awesome. So my husband, I went to his room and I woke him up and I'm like, there's a bat in my room. He's like, well, just come in here and go to sleep. I said, no. In my craft room, where my craft room is, used to be my son's room. So I said, well, Alex is sleeping in there. What if it goes under the door? He goes, just put a towel there. I said, get your ass up and get this bat. So I was Googling, how do you get the bat out of the house? And you just open a window, and once they get the scent of the fresh air, they go. But I'm like, how did a bat get in my house? Never once have I heard anybody in the neighborhood talk about a bat. Nothing.
They can come down the chimney and all that sort of stuff.
Well, I have a wood a fireplace with a wood burning insert. So I'm like, did he come down through there? You know, whatever. I don't know how he got here, but so my husband, it had to have been like, I don't know, 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning. He went out to the side of the house, put a ladder up to get the window down from the outside. And I'm on the
Yeah.
second floor. So he had to get a ladder. So he opened the window, and then we got the bat to go out. Great. So I played Batman that night, right? So fast forward, I don't know, 8 years to like a year ago. Guess what was in my room again?
Come to visit.
What the heck, man? Like, just me. I'm like, all right, can you bring the lottery numbers with that, please? The winning lottery numbers? Because that would be ideal. Yeah, so twice. And it was only ever in my room. And I don't know. I mean, does it mean anything when a bat comes to visit? Look, this
No, they just get disoriented and come to visit.
What'd you say?
We have micro bats, which are about the size of a sparrow or a little finch or something like that. They're really, really tiny, and they fly in, and you don't even see them come in, and they
really
go to sleep in your closet or in a nice little dark place, and then when you open the door, they go, "Ah, what are you doing in my bedroom?" And it's like panic mode trying to get them out. But they're good at keeping the insect population down. So,
oh, Cookie, that's cool. But like, are you guys like afraid of like rabies or anything with them? Like here, you have to get a series of shots. If they,
I don't think they have, because we've never had bites from bats. So
yeah,
we have more disease come from mosquitoes and people than we do from bats and stuff. So
yeah.
I'm not quite sure on that one. I'd have to look it up. So here's my one matchbook. Let me show you.
Yeah,
it's taking all this time to make one.
Go in the big screen.
Okay.
Cookie, that's so cool. Yeah.
So I put paper clip on the side so I could have a dangle.
Oh, nice. Oh, I should have stuck mine out a little. That's a good idea.
Dangle a bit.
Yeah.
I put a little
feather, no?
Believe more to hold this closed. And I've got my hand-dyed orange paper in there. And that's it.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Washi on there, actually. And then that's taken me all that time just to make one.
Yeah. I made one too. I made one also.
Let me get off here.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Thank you, ladies.
I never would want to hurt a bat, ever. I just didn't want them in my room because I was trying to sleep.
Well, that's it. The same with people saying like our big spiders, our big huntsman spiders. They're absolutely massive. Like they're the size of your hand, some of them. Yeah. They're just, but they don't bite. They don't hurt. All they do is eat the insects. And it's, but I don't care. They can eat all the insects in any room in my house, but I cannot go to sleep if there's one in the bedroom.
I am not a spider girl. You can give me a snake. It will sit on my neck. I don't care. I will let a snake hang around all day long. But you put a spider near me, forget about it.
Yeah.
I'm
not afraid of snakes because my dad, his job when I was like little from a baby to probably about 10 was he collected venomous snakes from the serum laboratories.
Oh, nice.
And then he'd milk them all, and each week the guys, CSIRO, would come around and collect the venom and to make the anti-venom. So
really?
we always had snakes, and that's when I lived down south, so it actually got cold. And in the wintertime, the snakes would come in from the converted caravan out the back. They would come inside into 24-gallon drums beside the fireplace with a sheet of tin on top and a brick, you know, to hold the lid down. So we always had snakes around.
Yeah. Less than one leg and more than 8 is not okay. I love it. Hi, Melissa. Welcome in.
Hi, Melissa. Thanks for coming.
Melissa, look what I made. Peg leg Pete's. Matchbook. Notebooks.
Oh, that's what I can put
Paper
on
clip.
there. One of those little flowers we made with the shaving cream.
You made shaving cream flowers? I'm going to send you a couple, Melissa. I'm going to send some to Cheryl.
See how cool they are? Oh,
How did you make
flowers
that?
are made, they're lace, and I dipped them in the shaving cream and dye.
Oh, nice.
Left it.
Yeah, that's pretty.
So that worked out okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Devin.
Oh, Erin, it's okay. We're still playing. Oh.
And Patty was late, so you weren't the first one late. Oh my God, I was stressing when I got off with you, Diane. I was like,
Patty and I were FaceTiming each other in traffic on her way home from work. Get your ass in here, woman. No, it wasn't.
No,
Wasn't
she
like
was
that
very
at all.
sweet. She was like, "Oh, you can. It's okay." And I'm like, "Yeah, no, it's not really." So here I am. I think I pulled it together pretty good.
You did a fabulous job. I'm impressed.
Thanks.
Hi, Kathy. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, Kathy. Welcome in.
Kathy's a fellow Australian.
Fellow Aussie, are ya?
She's an Aussie.
An Aussie. Aussie.
Oh, that was pretty dumb.
What'd you do?
You see what I did?
No.
Actually cut it up a paper clip. Now I can't use it as a paper clip.
Oh, cut it out. What'd you do that for, ding dong?
Because I'm a dumbass. Oh.
Well, at least you didn't delete your video like I did.
I'm deleting this video. Oh
my God, I was furious with myself. I couldn't believe it.
And then, well, she definitely doesn't want to talk to me. She even deleted the video.
OMG, I was floored. But that tells you I wasn't feeling good. You know how when you do stuff when you don't feel good and you're like that doesn't make sense? Stuff?
Yep.
Yeah, that was me. So I was like, you got to be kidding me right now. And then it took like 12 hours for it to upload again. I was like, that doesn't make any sense.
Welcome to my internet.
Guys, what do you think on the inside of these covers? I did roses. I did coffee stain. I did
Let me put
splatter.
you on full screen.
I'm going to do
my muck up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 4 more of these to do. So which one should I do another one of? I did 2 roses. Should I do another splatter? I think I like the splatter.
Oh, the splatter's cool.
Splatter. What did I do on this one? The splatter. All right, so I got 2 splatters, 2 of this. Should I do another coffee mess?
Coffee. Yeah, coffee with the splatter.
Oh, thank you, Devin. Thank you, Devin. Love it. I just like to, I don't know what the heck I'm doing, guys. This is all not.
Do any of us actually know what we're doing?
Know. I love it. That's what I love about this community is that we're all teaching each other and we're enjoying it and we're kind to it. Like this is one of the nicest communities that share. And that's what I'm super grateful for.
We're all about here.
$6.99. What's $6.99?
What?
The sunniest and giveaway will happen. What is at $6.99, Lindy? Tell us.
Lindy's page? Is that what you're saying? Your page is at $6.99?
If that's your page, awesome.
Someone put the link in, Lindy. Put the link in so somebody may not have already subscribed to you.
That's awesome. I think I'm at like 446. $6.69. That's awesome.
Grab your link, Lindy. Let's have it. I wonder if I can put some feathers down to cover that faux pas. That's big, too big.
All
Think,
right.
Diane. Think.
Think, Diane. Think. All right. Let's cut some more paper for the other ones. What do we have? Right, that one's got the paper clip. Should I put them? I should put some on the other side in case they want to flip on the other side, right? I'm a righty, so everything goes on the right. Do you guys craft like that too?
To have it even?
I'm sorry?
To have it even? Is that what you're saying?
No, I just happen to go in on the right for everything. You know, like I'll put it on the right side of the page instead of the left side of the page. So I'm thinking I should put these paper clips on the left side of the page also. You know, for the lefties.
I'm ready to give up on this.
On what? I can't. We can't see what you're doing because you left me on the big screen.
I know that was on purpose.
Oh,
I can't think of how to fix this.
How to open the paper clip? You mean?
No. Because I pulled the paper off so that the paper clip is open. Let me show you what I've made a mess of.
That's okay. It's all paper. It's just paper.
So I pulled off the cover so that the paper clip's exposed. Now I need to cover up these ripped up pieces. So I've got a little bit of lace, but I don't like that. Feathers were too long. Need something to cover up this and this.
It's torn. Can you slide something under the paper clip? Like a fuller piece? Yeah.
Yeah, probably can. But
because see the back of this, you're going to see the paper clip.
Yeah. I think I might just do that and maybe cut the holes out so that the brads.
Yes.
It's got chunky brads there. Hi, Lizanne. Welcome.
Hi,
welcome
Lizanne.
to the hot mess. Welcome to the Hot Mess Show.
And tonight it is a hot mess. I think I'm going to steal your little idea of leaving the paper clip out a little bit.
Go for it.
For a little charm. What kind of charm's going to go on a matchbook, though? For pig, I'll have to find some kind of pirate thing. Or a little parrot.
A skull.
Or a skull. I think I have skulls. I know somebody that can hook me up with all that. Right, Melissa? Can't do it. Yeah, I think that's a great idea, Diane. Thanks.
You're welcome.
All right. These are going to go. I just got to cut some paper for them now. And I think I want them 1 1/4 inches by 3.5 inches. So I have enough for 2. And I'm just using scraps that I had laying around.
Good work.
And you take all the time to dye this beautiful coffee dyed paper, right? and you don't want to throw any of it away.
That's it. I have lots of scraps for my.
I have to do more, actually. I'll have to do it on a day when my husband's working or something, because you know what? I think tearing these might be a little nice too, won't they? Although,
too long you've gone on. Oh, geez, I'm just making mistake after mistake after mistake here. I think I should just go to bed.
go to bed? Is it late? No, isn't it morning there?
Yes, it's 11 o'clock.
Okay, it confuses me every single time. I'm never going to get that straight. You know that, right?
I know, I don't get it straight either. That's why I have a clock up here on the thing, and I've got it set at American Central Time. Mm-hmm. So everything goes off the Central Time. So luckily, when I say 10 a.m. here,
yeah,
it's 7 p.m. the day before over there. So,
oh, because you guys are already on Friday again. Yeah, that totally blows my mind. Totally blows my mind.
Friday morning.
Friday morning.
Friday morning.
What was I going to say? Yeah, it just totally makes my mind crazy. All right, I was going to tear these up, but you know what? It's not very nice. So I'm just going to cut them. How long did I say I wanted them? Do you guys remember?
No.
3.5 by almost 1.5 inches. All right, so let's. Hi, Belinda. Hi, Belinda.
Hello, Belinda. Welcome to our channel.
Diane, how late do you usually go on this?
Till you've had enough. Usually I do an hour and a half to 2 hours. So
yeah.
But you feel free to leave any time you like. Usually I'm hungry by about 12:30. So
yeah. I threw a stuffed pepper down my throat before I hopped on. So, but I had to take the dog out. I had to feed them, the cat and the dog. My dog doesn't eat. When I went to Florida, he didn't eat for like 2 days because he only eats.
Really?
Yeah, it's so bad. He only eats for me. And, you know, it kind of makes me crazy a little bit and I feel bad. But what are you going to do? You know?
Well, dogs won't voluntarily starve themselves, though.
No, and I figured, you know, I mean, he's done it before. I'll just add these to the outside of this one. They don't have to all be the same size, do they? All right, 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6. So that
we'll get to Melissa. Melissa is going to learn how to do YouTube videos. That's her goal.
Melissa is?
Yeah. I've just made it her goal.
Oh, we'll see. She's doing good. She's doing her what do you call them? Her little, she does little videos and she puts it on her Instagram. It's like reels.
Well, there you go. See?
She's
YouTube is the next step.
yeah, it's fun. I just did it on a whim, like, I'm going to do a YouTube channel. But I said that like 2 years ago when I went to visit a different friend in Florida in 22. And I said, yeah, I'm going to do it. She's like, you are? And I'm like, yep. And I did. And here we are.
I definitely didn't do it to become rich, that's for sure.
Well, I am not going to be rich on YouTube. I can tell you that.
Yeah, me either. I've been on here for probably 7 years and I'm still haven't reached my 3,000 watch hours.
Oh, really?
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Well, I did get a letter. I got an email from YouTube last week to say, congratulations on reaching your 3,000 hours. And I went, woo!
Really?
Gonna make $1. And when I went into my earn button on my YouTube studio, it said I still only had 1,500 or 1,300 or something watch hours. And I went, what? But
what?
YouTube live hours are different to recorded hours.
So the live hours don't count?
Nope. Well, they count, but no, they're not counted the same. But I couldn't work it out, how they work it out. But
really?
Somebody who is technically way better than I am, which is not hard, maybe they could work it out.
Really? I don't know about that, Diane. That doesn't make sense in my head.
So here's, I'll show you. YouTube Studio. Internet down here is crap. So in my messages, I got here from YouTube. People are getting hooked on your channel. Congratulations on reaching 3,000 hours of watch time. Keep giving them what they want. So that was 11 days ago. But when you go into the earn button here, it says I've only got 1,181 watch hours.
Huh.
So I don't
What
get
about
it.
on the, what about, look, I'm trying to touch your phone. I'm trying to touch your phone. What about all the way over that last monetized one on the bottom right?
Yeah, that's what that one is. So in the messages, I got a message to say, congratulations on your 3,000 hours of watch time, right? And so, but when you go into the little earn button with the $sign, it says I only have 1,181.
That's crazy.
So I don't get it. I don't understand.
Huh. Yeah, I know.
Somebody clue me in.
Yeah, I'm never gonna I'm not gonna say never say never, right? But I don't know how. I don't know how. I don't get many views on my videos.
Melissa, mine says 3,000 on mine.
Well, right, they've lowered it to 3,000. Before it was
they lowered it to it's 3,000 now. So
yeah, because before it was 1,000 hours. I'm sorry, 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours, but now they've lowered it. I think it was because of the whole TikTok fiasco that they lowered it to 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. So, but if you scroll down on that, it still looks the same. You know, they still show the 1,000 hours the 1,000 subs with the 4,000 watch hours.
Yeah, so I don't understand.
But you know what? I'm on here because I love to make things. I love to share things. And That's why I do it.
Hi, and so my YouTube channel is the Messy Palette AU, which is what you're watching this on now. That is my channel. Okay, I finished it. An hour to make one paperclip with several detours. Okay. So I put a piece, like you said, underneath the paperclip. I punched some holes out to fit the brads through. And then I used my sparkle pens, my glitter pens.
That looks beautiful.
Oh, upside down.
Very pretty.
Glitter markers to go around the edge to cover up all the paper that I ripped off before.
Yeah, it looks great. It looks fabulous.
There you go. Hand-dyed lace in there, hand-dyed paper, and glitter. My life is complete. Thank you, thank you. Take a bow. I say 12 constitutes a mass make, does it, Yolanda? Is that what you're saying to me? It's going to take a while.
I'm only going to get half to the mass make then, because we'll have 6 done.
Oh dear. Apparently, you can't be entertaining and brilliant at the same time.
Yeah, and
brilliant at mass making it.
I think, like I said, pretty good for not knowing what the heck I was coming on here to do tonight.
You did a fabulous job.
Ooh,
so I've got these bookmarks. I've got a lot of these bookmarks that I made, and I'm not going to use them all as bookmarks, so I thought I would make them into paperclip page edges.
Oh, yeah.
Things. So I suppose I could just put another piece. Got to figure this out. We still need to have this sort of bang happening.
Devin, that's funny. All right, now let's see. Is that enough? It should be.
I'm not a rule complier, so if I say it's going to be a mass make here tonight, it's going to be a mass mess while we're making something, okay? So let's just define that.
25 to 50? Holy smokes.
You can leave now, Lindy. That's enough out of you. Thank you very much. I have a mass mess and a few makes.
I think if I get more than one done, it's a mass make. Oh, but you know what? All mine are mass makes. You know why? Everything I make is a mass make. You know why? Go ahead.
Why?
Because I'm in Massachusetts.
Oh, just so funny.
All mine are mass makes.
Funny.
Come on, that was good.
That was good. That was good.
Travel related digitals. Anybody making travel related digitals?
No, don't have one of those yet.
I am not a digital.
My list.
I have
What's
a hard enough time printing my digitals, let alone creating a digital.
What's yuck, Sherry? What have you done? Did you drink your paint water or something? What is yuck?
Are you yucking at my mass make joke? Because I'm in Massachusetts. Yuck, yuck, yuck. But yeah, it was my joke. Yeah,
oh, that was a
that was good.
that was a yuck yuck yuck. Oh, how does this happen?
All right. It's already 9:15. Where the heck did this time go?
We're just concentrating so hard.
Thank you.
Make this absolute marvels that just can't be helped.
Diane, they did like my joke.
Why wouldn't they like your joke?
I thought I am the funniest girl I know. I have to tell you that right now. I tell everybody that. I am the funniest girl I know. Anybody who knows me knows I say that all the time.
You have to have fans, even if you're your own fan.
I'm my biggest fan.
This one might be better sized than that one.
I need a cup of coffee.
Go grab a coffee.
No, I have to make it. It'll be fine. I don't have any. Normally, I would just throw one in the Keurig, but I don't have any coffee pods. So I have to make a half a pot. I'm trying to put together a travel journal for my Aussie trip. Oh, that's wonderful. When are you going to be there? Are you going to be near Diane, or are you going to a different part?
I do know. Where are you going to again?
Pam's traveling.
Well, I know she did mention it last week, but I can't remember where she said she was going.
Oh, my son is home from work, I think. That might be a little too far out.
Sydney, that's right. Sydney is about
Sydney.
2,000 kilometres south of us, so it gets cold down there.
Is that like a drive, or is that
2,000 kilometres? So that's driving. So it's a while. So that's about 1,000 miles away.
Really?
Yeah. I think we're doing which new digital? Which one are you talking about? I've got a whole list on my thing to do over the weekend. The rest of the boho digital, is that what you're asking? What you need to know. So that's all on my list to do on the weekend. So I've got two more boho digitals to add to Ko-fi. My little
do 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 do. Sorry if you guys could hear me drinking my soda.
Slurping.
I'm a slurper. No, I'm not.
We didn't hear the slurping.
You didn't?
Oh, good.
I was
Nope.
trying to be very quiet.
You
Oh,
did
look, I got
great.
glitter on my desk.
Glitter.
Yeah, those packages are like nothing compared to what I have in that drawer. So, all right, look, we're almost there. I'm almost done with 6.
I'm getting close to 2.
2?
No, I did one. I did this one, the circle one.
Right.
Did the matchbook. I did one before we started that needs to be finished, which is the feather. And I'm going to do this one.
Oh, you're too tall.
This might be too tall for my signatures, I'm thinking.
There we go.
Oh, no, it won't be. Where's my signature? That's perfect.
Oh, that's beautiful.
All
right, little tiny Tim, get over here.
Did anybody see where I put my corner rounder?
No, I'm going to say to the right of you.
Correct.
That was a good guess, huh?
That was a good guess.
Little tiny Tim, you're not going to work in this one? Do I have too many papers in here? I think I do. I don't rip it.
Rip it good.
I don't want to rip it. All right.
Beautiful. Okay. So if we put her on one side.
Too many papers.
And something for that side.
Oh, that might work. Ouch.
Feathers. Let's put some feathers on the other side.
Number 2.
Thank you, Cherry. Thank you, Cherry. Oh, okay. That's too big. That's too big.
Number 3. Right, 3 down. 3 to go.
That's just rude.
Sorry. What else is everybody up to? Nobody's chatting. Everybody hit the like button? I'm going to hit it. I just hit the like button.
Thank you. Yes, hit the like button. Come back and ask questions. It's really good when you come back and ask a question when the live's finished, because that helps people to see the video other than the people that are here. And it will actually get put into the recommended video reel, you know?
Really?
Yeah.
Diane, did you ever say who makes the glitter markers?
Beg your pardon?
Did you ever say who makes the glitter markers?
I didn't because my granddaughter was playing with them when she got here, and when she leaves, it's like a bomb's hit the place, and I just scoop up all the papers and throw them in the bin. And I think the packaging was in there with that, so I don't know. And there's no name on the actual marker. It says soft fibre brush, dazzling glitter, water-based ink, professional quality. Shake, push, test. That's all it says. No brand.
Shake, push.
And I can't even remember where I got them from. It was probably Temu. I could go back through I could probably go back through my sales. Oh, there's another one. That's the right size. That's going to be a pretty one.
Yes, Devin. I concur with that. Melissa, where you going? Gonna sign off. What? Melissa, before you go, what was done? What did you do? Message me. You can't message me right now because it's on Do Not Disturb, but that's hysterical.
I need to find a piece of paper. Here's a piece of not that color.
I haven't really used my little tiny stapler yet. It's kind of making me happy. Use it or lose it, right? Fitting right in. All right, Diane, I got one left.
Shh. Rude.
Rude. Oh, maybe I'll ink the outside of this yellow. Probably won't.
I think this is Kathy's shaving cream paper, so I can still smell the shaving cream. Kathy from Creations sent this to me. And I can still smell the shaving cream.
Oh, really?
Smells like Granddad.
Uh-huh.
What is that cleaning, tidying you speak of? I've had to do regular tidies. No, that doesn't cut very well. Regular tidies in this room because I have the two videos going. I have the journal going, and I have whoever's on whatever they're making, so I have to pull out a whole heap of stuff.
I have to put a little piece of tape on the inside of this one. Come on now.
Please don't cause trauma by saying clean completely in my live. There's people in this chat that get triggered by that sort of talk.
Tape. Where are you?
I don't know. Why?
Think I can fix it?
You can fix it. Yes, you can.
Fix it up.
It is a dirty word, Sherry. It's a dirty, dirty word. Dirty deeds done
Dun,
dirty.
cheap. Dirty, dun, cheap. All right, that worked. No, maybe. Let's see.
Yes, I clean my brushes, not my ink pad brushes, but my paint brushes I clean.
Yeah, come in quietly though.
Um,
Guys, give me
I
one.
wipe my stencils off.
Good night, my handsome boy.
Good night, handsome boy.
He is the best boy. All right. That's it. That's all for me.
I'm just going to finish this one and we're done.
Isn't that awesome? We did good.
We did fabulous.
What's Yolanda rubbing? What are you rubbing off, Yolanda? I might want some. What do you think, guys? A little matchbook, paperclip. But they're real matchbook. Look,
Yes.
they even got the little striker on it.
Hang on. I'm going to put you on full screen for a minute. You can show off your bits. Well, you know, let's be
Not those bits.
careful. All right.
All
Show us what you got, baby.
Pig Like Pete's matchbook covers. I took the matches out because I didn't think I could fly with them. So we have the matchbook, paper clips. Let me get a book, a journal. We could pop one in. My pen holder paper clips. Find a nice page. There you go. So I took the matches out and I just popped in some paper, colored the inside, covered the paper clip in the back with a piece of cardstock. And now we've got a little matchbook, but I want to put it on the right side page. And then it'll be a little flippy notebook. You know, not a notebook, but a little tiny place to write a little secret something if you want. What do you think?
I think that is fabulous. You did a great job.
And we made the journals that we made when I went to Florida. I had sent down a box of crafty stuff to make a journal with Cheryl, because Melissa makes them now. Melissa loves making them, and she's amazing. She's doing great, and the real ones are awesome. Thank you, Lizanne. I did use real ones. It was from a restaurant we went to when we were in Florida, but they have the little strikey. But I took the matches out because I didn't think I could fly with them. But so I sent some stuff down to Cheryl's house, so it'd be there when we got there, and I mailed everything to make a journal. But we got things from the restaurants that we went to, you know, like the papers that they serve, you know, like the French fries on or whatever. Yep. And the receipts from some of the places that we went to. And we made a journal. So Cheryl got to make her journal. I left her a whole bunch of, I said, go through whatever you want here and take, because I got 9 times at home, right? So, and then we shipped the box back to me. So I'm waiting for the box to come back, and I can make my journal like we made, Melissa and Cheryl and I. So we technically would have made, you know, the same-ish journal, because, you know, 2 journals and
the same ingredients.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and we just each put our own little love into it, you know. So that's what we did. And I got these. So I'm going to send these to Melissa and Cheryl and keep them for my journal. So I think they came out cute. And I'm pretty happy with them.
knocked out by the distress collage medium.
What are you doing now? Well, nobody can see you again because I'm on the big screen.
You got to say, "Get off me." That's how it works here. I'm finishing off this one. I'm just hanging my dangle. I've lost my... Where did that go? Somebody just check on my desk and find my jump ring that I just put here.
You want us to find a jump ring? Are you all right?
Yeah, jump ring. I'll have to get another one. I'm not spending another minute looking for another one. Jump ring.
You'll find it right after you're done using it.
I will.
I am super happy how these little things came out, not knowing what I was making when I talked to Diane earlier. I was like,
zooming down the highway. What the hell?
I was like, oh my God.
All right, I have totally made 3. I'll show you up close. Oh,
yeah, yours are more fabulous than mine. Mine are just pretty generic.
Yours are gorgeous.
I think they're cute, but...
All right, so I made the circle one. Let's find a page. Circle one.
Oh, thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Devin.
Circle one. This is actually orange, not yellow. It's orange. It shows up yellow on my screen. It is dark, dark orange.
So pretty.
So there's circle one. This is the matchbook one that now has a usable paperclip. The dangle.
That's what mucked you up. You would have had another one done had it not been for that. I think they're beautiful.
And this is the page edge one. I can just get it on there. And that has a Dreamcatcher dangle.
Oh, cute. That's awesome. Those are beautiful.
I'll cut that down. Cut this bit down. It's too long. That's fine. All right, that's what I've made. Well, that's the page. See, my brain is not even working. Oh my goodness. So you want these glitter markers, you can. I'm pretty sure it was Temu that I got them from. It may even have been the cheap shop, because that's the only place I've shopped at like it could have been the Dollar Tree or the cheap shop. So they weren't very expensive. They came in 4 sets. I think there was the blues, red, pink, purple, brown, orange, yellow, black, I think was the other set. So I'm going to go back and get the other sets if I can remember where I bought them. But they're awesome. They have a proper, not a plastic tip, so they've got a proper brush tip and a plunger that a metal thing inside to get the glitter going, and a plunger to
a little bit. Come down a little bit in your screen. We can't see. There you go.
So it has the brush end, and this plunger here.
Yep.
Plunges the ink into it, and it has a ball bearing inside to mix the glitter. So they're actually really good quality. So
that's nice.
I was impressed.
Yeah. Super cool.
All right, let's go back to both of us.
My desk is all nice and clean.
Oh, well, mine's not
my desk. Like no. Let me rephrase that. My glass is nice. Everything else is all over here.
my glass mat is on the floor next to my trimmer. So
I love my glass mat.
mine's just not quite big enough. I bought one because it was on special, but it's a little bit too small. So everything, once you put some ink down, your stuff falls off the other side of it. So I want a bigger one.
Oh, no, I don't even use this, the palette part over here. I don't even use that. This is the only space I really use on my glass mat.
But my girlfriend gave me a really good tip about glass mats, and she's an artist in Victoria, and she, like a proper artist, a proper real one.
A proper real one, yeah.
And she said, if you want a glass mat for your desk, go to the tip shop where they take all the dump stuff. They'll usually have a shop there, and buy an old tempered glass coffee table.
Yeah.
And take the glass off that.
Yeah.
And silicone it to the top of your desk. She got hers for $3.
What?
And it's almost 4 foot long and 1.5 feet wide.
Wow, that's great.
Yep.
Yeah, I epoxy stuff. Like, I have spinners that are on the other side of my desk because I do tumblers, and I don't know. This works fantastic for me right here.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you.
Yeah, they are gorgeous.
Alrighty. Well, thank you very much for pulling it together at the last minute.
Thanks
giving
for letting
me a heart attack.
Sorry. Well, thanks for letting me play and almost skip class, but I'm glad I didn't. I was like, no, I can't skip class. I gotta do it.
I'm so glad you did. That was awesome. That was really good.
That's how I operate.
How to make these. Learned how to make a matchbook, notebook, and learned how to fix it all in one go.
So, guys, if you see matchbooks out there, grab them. And it's funny, when I saw them, I'm like, oh, matchbooks. Oh, no, I want some of those. Thank you, Erin.
Thanks, everyone. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up.
Thank you,
back
Patty.
and stay high on the video when it comes on.
Awesome sauce.
And don't forget to go over and give Patty some love.
It shook me.
And don't forget that I will link you below anyway, so people can come back and find you.
Thank you, love.
Lindy is close to her 750 for the giveaway, so send some love her way so she can get her numbers up. That would be great.
Absolutely.
Alrighty, that's it for now. I'll see you all next Wednesday for the lap book make along. We're almost finished with the solid pages and ready to put them into our book, so that's going to be fun. And then next Thursday, where is my
It's not
diary? It's not Patty. Next Thursday is...
Thank you, Lindy.
Stacey from Crafty Jam. I have to get hold of her, so that's her on the 4th of April.
That's awesome.
3rd of April. It's the 3rd of April there. It's the 4th here. So confusing.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for having me and welcoming me. I really appreciate it. And thanks for letting me laugh.
All right, I'll let you go de-stress now. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, I'm going to go find a cup of coffee. Good night.
Bye. Oh, hang on. What did you say? Oh, yeah, get your likes in. Thank you. Thanks, Mo.